was some scientists trying to figure out the Sasquatch riddle. Then they figured out it was a missing link. In search of Sasquatch, that was a kick-ass in search of, with Leonard Nimoy kicking out the jams. Ha! He captured imaginations of people all around the globe. His name was Sasquatch, so I'm told. His legend's ancient in the ancient scribe of the Indian trade.
Scientists have proven that the Sasquatch is real. Take a look at the plaster cast of his foot, now you know he's real. Listen real close to the audio tape, not human, now you know he's real. Couldn't be a man in gorilla suit, Wayne, now you know he's real. Real, 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 really real, real.
Not me. That's louder. What a perfect place to, the old spare tire holder, perfect place for it.
Yeah.
And it's easy to get to. A lot of people put it under, and there's no room to put it under the dash. It's easy to get to, work on, it's right there. And it's semi-waterproof.
Right.
So just ammo box.
And if you need to check your engine codes, you just take this and just do it manually.
Yeah.
And just take the
It flashes.
There's the two black connectors.
So
you got your
harness
main
that I
ignition
cut
relay,
down.
your fuel pump relay right there.
So anti-theft device, just pull one of those.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna pack it around those old relays.
No.
You know, that's your theft device right there. You just pull one of those, nobody's going anywhere. And it was like a weird like flame, but it was like red, white, and blue. It was just weird. And they painted black over it, right? And so, you know, I discovered that later when I sanded it down. What's this? You know, and none of it. But first thing I did, pulled the motor, resealed it, new head gaskets, the whole 9 yards with the old E81, and then lifted it, gave it a 4-inch SJR lift on it, you know, while it was out on that, put a new clutch in it, and away we went from there. And then DJ22 fell in my lap, kind of out of a 90 Legacy, and got it for basically nothing.
Nice.
So gutted it out of the car, and I was like, oh, okay, I think I paid like $200, something ridiculous like that. So it ran cool, threw it in there, and away we went. And then just kind of, the bill just kept, it was a Lego car. It just kept going and going. It's like, you know, hood vents, 98 outback seats. It just kept going. And then I did the 6-slug conversion, drilled out my own. It's a 6 RX back then, and the LSD. Well, this is clutch type. Yeah, the real deal. Yeah, they're hard to find. So it was on an 86 RX, and then it had the 4-speed, and it started to go. And then I grabbed out of pick and pull again. This is before it was pick and pull. I think I paid like $50 or something ridiculous like that for it. It was a 5-speed dual range out of an 89 touring wagon. That's where I got that from. You know, the LSD, how much did I pay for that? I think I paid like $50. Yeah, I knew exactly what it was. It's like, in fact, I made it a point to kind of smudge over the LSD part, you know, so they wouldn't see that. And it was a gamble to see if it was any good. And you know, I was like, I popped it open. The conversion, basically, I just took it apart because you got the 3.7 to 3.9 gears, so I had to swap it over the ring and pinion on it, but just put the clutch pack inside. So in order to do that, I just kind of hog out a little bit on there to get that to fit in there. And then it was a good shell. I had so much fun with this car, even with the E81 push rods. I got pulled over twice with the E81. You know, push rods of fury. Yeah. A whole 75 horsepower. Yeah. Well, then I upgraded to the Weber, so I had 85 horsepower. Whoa! And then EJ22, 122. When got pulled over at Tillamook, I think it was my fog lights were aimed wrongly, bounced around the dunes, and got pulled over. And first thing he said out of his mouth, the sheriff, he said, "This military vehicle?" I said, "No, sir." He thought it was pretty cool. I think he pulled it over just to check it out. I guess. Eons ago.
Mod list.
That's some of the mod list that I can remember for the most part. It just goes on and on and on. So we're over at the barbecue out there with the air show. Yeah. Because they would sit back there and have the barbecue going and raffle stuff and whatnot. And have big boxes of stuff we've extracted them or whatever. And just blowing it out cheap. And there's this black muffler, dual tip. And it's awesome to have. So, and I asked him this towards the end of the thing, how much you want for that muffler? Oh, $50. Okay. Shell out $50. Turns out it was an Alta R56, $750 mini muffler. It made the car after I did this. This is what made the car, seriously. My God, I out-revved it.
Simmer down now!
Subi crew is here. Nope, it's not me. That's loud.
It'll be a free event. I think we'll have some VIP.
Built this bypass up this hill. Look out to the right, that's Goat Mountain up there. Used to go up wheeling up there all the time. Stop, and I have an axe.
for adventure, Greg?
Oh yeah.
I'm ready. All right.
We're going to go from squatching to yetiing. We're going to try to attempt to get up to Olali Meadows, the shelter cabin up there, and hopefully it's unoccupied and we can camp up there, provided we can make it through on that. Plan B is going to be, so if that falls through, I know we got shelter there, not likely anybody there without the portage gear to get in there. It's about 100 yards, no big deal. Sunny and blue sky and some clouds, and then it'll probably, you might wind up with blizzard conditions by the time we get up that way.
By the Warm Springs Indian Reservation, or Tribes of Warm Springs, and it is closed to the public. I've soaked it both many times. You came up here with me. Remember we were trying to find Jason's camp, and we never found it? See the steam right across the river there? By that tarp. It's big, it's heavy, it's a lumbering beast. But when you need to climb a mountain, it will do it. You can do that, and probably get some good tree coverage. We have about 2.5 hours of daylight, and hopefully we can get to a good camp before we lose daylight. It just tore it up going up there. Okay, now we got real snow. To pull off for oncoming, drive directly in my tracks. That's my backcountry, cross-country skis. Also, first time I saw a wolf. Of snow. Unfortunately, he's not able to come up this weekend. His daughter's birthday, kind of a gradual climb up, because we enter into a meadow area, and these trees are just gorgeous. We're probably like, Subarus, what the? Get a picture here with the sign with the GL on the hood. Know if you want to photo up real quick.
Pedal to the metal, that's the trailer. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gave it. So you gotta be careful about that. Definitely was getting a little tricky for me. I had my hands full. I couldn't talk on the radio. Looks like nobody's been down here. These are old tracks like from yesterday or early. They're snowed in, but they've broken the trail, so we should be fine. A work of art. We're on some weird track. Maybe I need to go turn back because we turned on something we shouldn't have. I see what we did. We're heading in the wrong direction. I'm going to have to make a turn around here. We're going to have to go head back. So let me go up a ways, find a wide spot. Apparently we missed something. We're super close to it, but we're going the wrong direction. On that, if we spurred off the main road, should have gone left back there. There's nobody been up here on that end of it. There's some really faint old tracks that are totally snowed in. And we're guaranteed the cabin for sure. Let me bust through it first, just hang tight on the main road and get it bust and packed down. So the plan is to unload gear and portage our way over to the cabin back there. It's probably about, I'm guessing about 7,500 yards at most.
Would you say mosh?
Mush. 50, 60 pounds of wood.
Yeah, now the trail is more wide. Cool. Jason starts fires a little differently. When did you come across this shelter?
This is probably about, I don't know, 3-4 years ago. When we stumbled across it, I saw it on my GPS. Path there. Well, we'll walk up and see if there's something there. Walked up 100 yards and we found this beautiful place.
Really cool stove with Mount St. Helens. We're quite a ways from there, but yeah, it's got an upstairs.
You know, this trail just, you know, when you're in a jam and need something and you have nothing, it's always there. How cool
Pure 70s, huh?
Oh yeah, that's totally from 60s, 70s restaurants.
Yeah.
Bars, you know, that's what they had. I remember that as a kid. Could be celery, dried shiitake mushroom, carrot, and then look at all my ginger.
What do you got now?
Just the spices for the, I think it's sesame oil, if I recall.
Kitchenette.
Well, it's my chuck box. See? Chuck.
Oh.
Poker is what we need to move stuff around. First, I just need to get this over.
Hey, so Greg, did you, what happened?
Well, first I thought it was a Squatch knock back and forth, and apparently from the heat from the fire and the snow load on the roof, this constant knocking sound, back and forth, knock, 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 and then, oof, a bunch of snow load came off the roof. So from the snow load and the heat, that's what happened.
Good morning.
Morning.
It is 6 a.m., January 7th. Sunday morning. Good night's rest. Carson slept 12 hours. Oh yeah. Nice.
They weren't joking about the forecast.
bring our stuff back from the cabin here. As you can see behind, still snowing. Snowed all night, probably snowed about 10, 12 inches. This is the path from a ground level. Karsten and Greg are already removing the snow from their vehicle. But quite a good night. I slept from 9 till 12. Got woken up by the snow melting from the roof and making a lot of strange noises. Got back to sleep at 1 a.m. Slept until 6, and should be interesting trying to get out of here. This is how much it snowed. Hardly see a GL over here. Somewhat get of a forester here. There's Karsten. But that's about a good 10 to 12 inches. You can't even tell it's a Subaru. Greg, what do you think? That's a lot of snow.
This is an adventure. we wanted adventure, we got adventure.
What happened, Greg?
It froze. Ice got in here.
Should have kept the Subaru.
Yeah.
We're packing up, getting ready to go. This has been a really nice time.
Warmer up there than where I was sleeping. I just kept stoking the fire. Recycled it. That's what they did. See, this is a swing
Well, I made
door
sure to
right here.
sweep it. It's all clean right now. I got the broom there. And just don't put glass and aluminum bottles in the fire. We pulled out a whole bunch of it, and we have it in the garbage bag right here. So just an FYI for those who are less educated.
Momentum moving because it gets deep. We got blow down here, gonna have to get out the chainsaw. Well, we might be able to drive over it. Yeah, we could drive over this, but I'm gonna knock off the spikes sticking up. We can just drive over it, I think.
Knock it down.
I think we need a little video of some donuts here. It'd be good. Everybody can take turn doing a donut.
We just came off of, we went to Zigzag for some breakfast, and on our way back to Gresham, and...
But look at the differences between the two cats. Look at the toe position. This one is almost directly straight across the front, and this one here is slanted down the side. Well, Cliff, what could possibly explain that? Well, pronation, supination of the bottom of the foot. Whether it's you or a Sasquatch standing on your feet, if you take a leg at your knee and then have it roll